Hi, it's Louise and Maurice, and we are on day 3 of the Get Motivated, Get Results free 7-day program. Now, everything that you've been learning, again, is building that foundation piece. And then today, we're going to look at how to set goals that get results, right? Because that's what it's all about. And the problem with SMART goals, I'm going to share with you right now the main problem with SMART goals. It doesn't connect with both sides of the brain, right? It doesn't connect with the part of you that's really driving the bus, right? And we're going to get more into that later, but yeah. So SMART goals out, results goals in, okay? And I'm going to just share with you what those goals are, okay? Or how to set goals using results goals. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. The R, okay? The R stands for really sweet and specific, okay? Really sweet. Okay. Yeah, some of your goals might be to actually improve your nutrition, but think about it. What happens when you see something that's really sweet? Yeah, you're like, oh, love that, right? Because, yeah, survival, okay, if we're thinking back to long time ago, right, your brain is wired for sweetness because that's survival. Anything that was sour or anything that was painful, right? Yeah, you're wired for sweetness and pleasure. So you have to make sure that your goals are really sweet, right? Are really pleasurable for you and very specific. So remember that. The next thing is the E. Enthusiastically measurable, right? Because here's the thing. You still have to measure, right? You have to be able to say, okay, I started here, right? That's why we did that benchmark life evaluator assessment. You have to know where you're starting and then give yourself points throughout where you're going, okay, so where am I, right? But you have to be enthusiastic about it. Anytime that you just stop being enthusiastic, you are not going to be heading toward achieving your goals. So make sure that you are enthusiastic about every part of achieving your goal. Okay, S stands for self-fulfilling. Okay, self-fulfilling. Now, you have to believe that you are capable of achieving this goal. You have to see yourself as the person who can achieve that goal. You have to see yourself as the person who is 20 pounds lighter, who is making X amount of dollars per month, who is living in that dream house, you know, who is in that wonderful, fulfilling relationship that is just amazing. You know, you have to see yourself as really giving back and making a positive difference in the world. And you have to see yourself as living your full potential. Okay? Because how you see yourself, right, becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. All right? So, yeah, we've been connecting, right, the brain, but you got to get back to that side of the brain that really does want to be logical, right? So you have to be able to understand your goals, and they have to be able to connect. Yes, they've got to be really sweet and specific, and you have to be enthusiastically measuring them. You have to see yourself as that person, but you also have to understand the connection, right? And that's where I keep this reaction wheel up, because you have to be able to see how it's all connecting with your life. L is, yeah, logical. It has to be logical. There has to be that step by step, because again, it's that part of the brain that wants, okay, it's got to be logical. You can't feel and that way you're balanced, right? You're balancing out both sides of the brain. So it has to be logical. And again, keeping in mind, that connection, but you have to be able to have it so that it's step by step. And on day 7, I'm actually going to give you a calendar that's going to show you how you can do that, right? A sample calendar that you can follow. And the T stands for take time to relax. Again, it's getting back to that part of the brain that imagines, right? Imagine yourself actually living in that house and imagining yourself, right? Actually living it and being it as if it's already happened. Very, very powerful, right? So when you're following the results goals, the last thing you should do is celebrate success, okay? So S stands for success because this is going to get you the results that you want, right? That success. And that's what it's all about, right? So I have the download for you. I just wanted to really describe for you how you can make the most of it. But the download shows you how you can implement all of the steps in the 7-day program so that it fits, so that you can connect all of the pieces together.